didn't see you there. Welcome to my parlor. Oh my god, so we're never gonna be royals, but you can call me Queen Bee, and then meet me by the tennis courts. You be the class clown, I'll be the beauty queen. I'm from New Zealand.
Center stage is a dance studio, and both Michelle and I dance there.
That was so
funny. Michelle is a dancer.
I was like, wait, there's so many
dancers in like one of the senior advanced classes.
So I've been dancing since I was 8, jazz and tap. I did ballet for a few years. It's not really me, you know. It was fun though. It's just something I've done forever. Like I go every week, I dance every week. It's part of my routine. Like when it ends every year, I just feel weird. Like the first week after my recital, I was like, okay, time to get ready for dance. And then I remembered, nope, don't have that anymore. Oh my god. Well, my dad's been sailing forever, and I've just always been on boats. But I think I took my very first. I think I got my boating license when I was 9. Well, not license, it's like a certificate, but I call it a license because it felt official when I was 9.
Okay, I guess.
So why did you start sailing?
Well, my dad started sailing, and then I went to camp at the Maritime Center. So they had half day, like you learn about the animals, and then half day you go sailing. And my brother did that because he was old enough ever since I started. And then I was like, and then I got older, so I just kind of did that, and it was fun. But then they ended the program, so I had to find another sailing camp. Something I like to do, like when you're on a boat with someone, you just bond with them. You know, like one of my best friends I met at sailing camp, we always keep in touch. Hella Snapchats are sent. You know, like we don't talk we don't talk all the time, but in the summer, it feels like we've never been apart.
So, Michelle and I are long lost sisters. We, we're separated at birth, I think. That doesn't make actually any sense because I'm many years older than her, but our families were separated at birth, and we happen to have the same last name and it's very similar hair.
So sis,
Yes, Michelle.
Mom and Dad are very disappointed in you
Why?
because you are marrying a man and changing your last name from Wagner.
My fondest memory of Michelle was at the beginning of the year when we went to a service project at Marshall Commons, which is a service partner of Bill Don. And we were leaving, and I was walking out with Michelle, and she said that she parked her car in a really funny spot. And so we go around the block, and she tells me she parked her car in a truck company's parking lot, which had closed because it was a Friday. So Michelle got her car impounded, basically, in a lot because she thought it was a good idea to park in a random parking lot, in a random alley, in the middle of nowhere. She did get her car back eventually, but it was very funny, and I hope she cherishes that memory forever as a lesson, a time when she learned a great lesson in life about where to leave her car.
You know, it seems like Michelle has always been in my life in some form or another. I can't remember the exact moment when I met her, but she's just one of those forces of nature that is perpetually involved in everything. My greatest memory of Michelle is perhaps when I don't have any memories of Michelle at all.
Okay,
Wait, let me think of something.
I could just go back to that.
Well, I need to think of it anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Give me a memory. My favorite memory of Michelle is perhaps when I was at Soundwaters doing a beach cleanup with her, and she jumped in the water like a crazy person just because she knew that it would make me laugh. She's so thoughtful that way.
It's this one. This one's mine. Bradley, you are not swagging anymore.
Her best quality is her hair, and her worst quality, I think, would have to be her hair. How has she not impacted my life? Michelle is one in a million. I mean, truly, I wish everybody could be so lucky as to meet somebody like Michelle. She's made me more confident. She's made me a better human being, and she has just been one of the primary influences on me as I develop.
Michelle was in our honors physics class, and at first we were really intimidated by her.
she was really scary. She
Um,
knows that
she was the class manager and obviously had some influence in the class. And
we started talking to her because if we need an extension on something or more time to do work,
yeah,
those are the same thing.
basically we wanted to use her at first. But then she was like, chill. And yeah, we formed the Physics 5
with Ashley Berlin, Julia Schaefer, and Michelle.
and us.
Those
And
were
then
really
we just
fun.
dominated in all the labs. Well, I went to prom with her, and at first I thought it was gonna be like really awkward, but it ended up being a lot of fun. And
So she sent me a Facebook message and she was like, oh, I'm going to ask Liam to prom, how should I do it? And we were talking, and then she decided on a BuzzFeed article. So she basically made herself a BuzzFeed account and then went onto BuzzFeed, and it was like a bunch of like inside jokes.
yeah, basically.
And then
She sent it to me. She's like, "Oh my God, look at the dog's peeing."
now Kelly can't hear that.
No, I'm cutting that in.
wait. Okay, so she sends it to me, and she's like, "Oh my God, look at this." I was like, "Oh my God, BuzzFeed." So I clicked on it, and at first I had no idea what it was because I'm just really slow. But then I gradually, well, actually, it took me until I saw your face in the article. And I was like, oh my God, she's actually asking me to prom. So at first I freaked out. I was like, what am I gonna say? But then I realized that why not? It'll be fun. So I ended up going, and it was fun. Her best quality is probably she's
witty.
Yeah, she's really witty, and she's pretty good at taking charge, like in physics as a class manager. I don't know. What do you say?
Her worst quality? She's a little mean.
Yeah,
Other
she can
people,
be a little bit.
But like, it's fun
harsh.
when you're friends with her. But
Yeah, if you're not on her good
if
side,
you're not
then
on her good side,
you
we
might
might not
die.
be on her good side anymore
yeah,
after this.
we might be married. What are we gonna do without
Well,
Michelle?
I don't think I'd get an A in physics, like,
That's true.
without her. Well, I'm not really getting an A.
I'm not getting an A either. But that's okay.
She helps me in physics. And my Instagram post wouldn't have comments on them.
So the first time I met her, I didn't actually meet her, but I knew who she was. Michelle has been an awesome figure in my life, and she has made life so great, and she's so amazing.
I didn't know the true definition of wit until I met Michelle Wagner.
I didn't have anybody to take me to KFC until Michelle.
Worst quality is that she sleeps too much, so like she can't entertain me because she's until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Best quality, her creativeness and wit. She expects you to laugh at everything she says. Worst quality. But she's not worst quality.
That's not actually funny.
No, best quality. She's usually funny. Usually.
We know her. I think that's the worst quality.
Why is it the worst quality?
Because Michelle is not fit to have friends. She is her own universe, and she belongs.
You're so basic. You're such a 14. 14!
She's getting this insane.
14! Not even a 7 on the pH scale.
Kind of scares me.
Or a
I
6.
don't get where that came from.
Why did she scare you? Liam goes,
It's just her bitter demeanor. When she looks at me in the eye, it just freaks me out.
or a compliment? And I'm like, it's neither.
Just look at her. Look at it. Look, just get a close up of her face. Look at that. Oh man. Oh my God.
I don't really sail for the rest of my life, but dancing, I don't know. Like, I'll dance at parties and stuff, but I don't think I'm gonna, probably won't take lessons, but maybe I'll do, like, adult lessons. I don't really know if that's okay.
But should I be? Is this the fate that half of the world